Welcome back, everyone. We're getting you ready for the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. It's set to ring here in about 5 minutes. We, of course, will take you to New York for that. I can tell you that pre-market trading wasn't looking too terribly hot. Here's a quick look at the big board. Only a couple of green spots there, a lot of red, way too much red for my taste. But we'll talk more about that here in short order. First, let's get you over to David Brody. David, good morning.
Good morning, T. Bates. All right, time now for our daily dose of dollars and common sense. We've got American Sunrise Early Edition host and the guy behind Jake's Takes Substack. That'd be Jake Novak. Jake, good to see you today. So GM reportedly sending out a big directive to all of its suppliers, and this could really cause a tidal wave in global business. So what's going on?
Yeah, this is a very big story, and you're not going to hear it pretty much on the mainstream media because they don't understand it, and Fox doesn't understand it either. Sometimes, they need a little help. GM is telling all of its suppliers, thousands of them, that they need to get out of China. This is a very big deal because, of course, GM is only one company, and I think other companies will follow suit. And for everyone who says, like, oh, my goodness, GM can't survive without the cheap supplies from China, well, the GM shares went up on this news 1% yesterday, and that's a big move for GM. They don't usually move that much on any given day. So this is a big deal. I think other companies will follow suit, and it's not, David, not just about the tariffs and the tariffs that come in on supplies that are made in China. It's also about industrial espionage. It's also about the fact that it makes more sense for GM and companies like it to make more of their supplies here in the United States for reasons beyond just saving money, also about keeping in contact with the customer and what the customer wants and things like that. So this is a very big deal. I think other companies will follow suit, and hopefully people will find out how big this is really soon.
All right, glad you explained it. Now, I know you just love government bureaucrats. Obviously, that's a given. But one of those guys is quitting, and apparently soon. So don't tell me, by the way, it's the Senate cloakroom attendant. Obviously, that guy runs the country. But who is it, Jake Novak?
Oh, yes, it's a very important person. His name is Rafael Bostic. He is the Fed president for the Bank of Atlanta. Never heard of him? Yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter. We don't need Fed presidents. We don't need Fed governors. We just need a small staff at the Fed to do what it does. And frankly, an AI computer could have done it a long time ago. But he's stepping down. He's one of the people who's been pushing back against the cutting of interest rates since Trump became president. He wasn't against it when Biden was president. But that's just another example. We don't need people with an agenda in the job. And by the way, he's also someone who in October of 2022 admitted that for years he had been trading stocks and other equities during the periods when people on the Fed are not supposed to do that because they're privy to insider information. Yet another reason why we shouldn't have these positions. This is a totally unnecessary position in our government. I don't care if it's a right-wing or left-wing or Republican, Democrat who holds it. We should not replace this guy. I think we should start to get rid of these positions, and I don't think it's really that much of a stretch for President Trump to do it. Don't replace him. Just let him go and use the office space for something more important.
But yet they are going to replace him, right? Obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they will. I just wish they wouldn't. It's not necessary.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Jake, great to have you. As always, a little shorter today, but short but sweet is what I like to say. Kind of like Manischewitz wine. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Too sweet.
I had to get the Manischewitz wine reference in there. All right, time to head back to T. Bates in Denver. He's got the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. It is sponsored by our good friends at AMAC.
The Association of Mature American Citizens is the conservative voice for Americans 50 and older. AMAC is fighting for the values that you hold dear. Join today. Together, we can write the course of America.
We're less than a minute away from the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. Momentarily, you'll start hearing the applause, and then we'll count down until the opening bell, which hopefully will give us a better idea of how things are looking as the markets open on this Thursday of trading. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The applause is underway. TKO Polymarket is at the podium, and I just saw something as I was looking at the markets about ICE going to be giving out information related to Polymarket stuff. I'll have to try to get some more information to get you details on that. But pretty much every website that I saw about the markets had a big warning about ICE getting into the Polymarket thing and giving out more information or being involved in that. We'll try to get you some more information. I probably should have gotten that before. In the meantime, as you can see, the two major indices, the Dow and the S&P 500 are up. The Nasdaq is down right now, but the rest of our board is in the green, which hopefully is a good sign of things to come. Hopefully we can get the Nasdaq up into the green as well throughout the day. We, of course, will continue to monitor it for you. Meantime, still to come here on American Sunrise, newly released emails from the Epstein estate are making waves on Capitol Hill. This we'll have more on, particularly after the break. We'll show you what they reveal about the convicted sex offender's contact with President Trump. First, though, a look at what you're missing if you haven't joined the RAV Ambassadors Club yet.
What if watching Real America's Voice was just the beginning?
Proud to introduce the RAV Ambassadors,
the new grassroots platform that turns viewers into leaders, connecting directly with hosts like Steve Bannon, Dr. Gina, and more.
built by patriots for patriots.
Inside the RAV Ambassadors Hub, you'll get exclusive updates, challenges, and behind-the-scenes missions straight from the people shaping the fight for faith and freedom. Every action you take, every share, post, and mission earns you points, badges, and ranks. Compete with patriots nationwide. Unlock rewards, exclusive gear, even chances to appear on air or attend live RAV events. But this isn't just about watching, it's about doing. Joining campaigns, volunteering locally, standing for truth.
This isn't just a fan platform, it's a movement, one voice at a time.
Scan the QR code or go to ravambassadors.com to join now.
Because America's voice is your voice.